Hey, peace, everybody, and welcome back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. You know, earlier today, Messi Mashan did a reaction video to a video that I did reacting to one of her videos. And it was about the Department of Education and how Trump and Elon Musk want to eliminate the Department of Education. And so I was bringing up some points about how gutting or eliminating the Department of Education, how it would devastate a lot of families. And I brought up the fact that it would end the free lunch program, the free breakfast programs, after school programs. I talked about how it would devastate children with disabilities. And Messi Mashan's argument is that those programs don't really matter other than the child one. I'll give her that. She said that would matter to her. But the free lunches, the free breakfasts, the after school programs, all the other things, it seems that the Department of Education and these government funding does, it doesn't seem to matter to Messi Mashan and the people that were in her chat. So I thought I would do a reaction to that and let you guys see what happened or what does happen when funding is eliminated. Now, um, she also wanted to know about funding and how it works, and if the states should be funding education. So I have the answer for you, Messi Mashang, about states and how they impact education.
So to answer my friend Messi Mashan, yes, states do fund education, primarily through state tax revenues, sales tax, income tax, with local governments also playing a significant role through property taxes. Federal funding contributes a smaller portion, around 10% of all K to 12 education funding. State allocates a portion of their revenue derived from sales and income taxes to support education. Local funding, local governments, primarily through property taxes, provide a substantial amount of funding for public schools. Federal funding, the federal government contributes a smaller percentage, around 10% of all K-12 education funding, primarily through grants and programs. Go down to the bottom here. Now, this is the one I want to stress. This is examples of federal programs. The federal government provides funding through programs like the Individuals with Disability Education Act, IDA, Child Nutrition Act, and Title I. Title I is where you get money for grants or loans for like higher education. That's what that's for. And then, of course, I mentioned the Child Nutrition Act, the breakfast and lunch portion of the education program of funding, and then the individuals with disabilities education. People like children who have disabilities and things of that nature. That's what I'm talking about.
So again, I also brought up the fact that children with disabilities would be highly impacted. Over 7 million children would be impacted if the Department of Education was removed. And so let's take a listen at or to look at one of the families that would be affected if the Department of Education was eliminated.
Of more than 7 million students with disabilities could face a terrifying new reality: massive cuts to special education. Dante Moore is one of those terrified parents. He's now worried sick over the idea that his boys who have autism will lose crucial specialized care that's funded through federal grants and programs. Noah is 5, Sir Dante is 6, and after an incident last year when a teacher was accused of breaking Noah's fingers, well, something she's now facing felony charges for, Dante decided to homeschool his boys. A former law enforcement officer, disabled vet, and Purple Heart recipient, Dante protected and served our country. Now he's worried he won't even be able to protect his own kids. The Department of Ed, it does give the state of Texas $1.3 billion for education. So what exactly could your boys lose if your state loses that money from the federal government?
It would be very devastating to my boys, to all other parents that are dealing with the need for the resources for special education. And of course, that is the IDEA program, Individuals with Disabilities and Education Act. And of course, Title I, because not only do I have 2 children with intellectual disabilities, namely autism, I have a son who's an aspiring doctor. So Title I, and amongst other programs, help him receive those Pell Grants and things like that so that he can move forward with his academic career and hopefully become a doctor in the coming years. The main things that the school offers for my son, that of course come through direct funding from the Department of Education, is things like his occupational therapy. Another initiative that helps my children is speech therapy. When they were diagnosed at about 2 years old with autism, one of the biggest concerns was their ability to speak and to articulate, words in a proper manner. And those special needs require the skill of, a qualified speech therapist, amongst other.
So you heard how it would affect that brother and his family. It appears he's a single father with 3 sons, 2 of them with autism and 1 that's aspiring to be a doctor. And if the Title I is eliminated, then he's going to have a hard time trying to become a doctor. So those are the programs, those are the things that I was talking about would go away with the Department of Education. Now, Mashawn said she read Project 25 and she's good with Project 25. She says she's not a Trump supporter, but I have yet to hear her criticize Donald Trump on any of his policies or lack thereof. So I'm still waiting on Mashawn to tell me what she disagrees with Donald Trump, because she says she's not a Donald Trump supporter, but all of the videos that I've seen her and live streams that I've seen, she's always supported Donald Trump. And she said today she supported Project 25. She said she was good with it. Well, she didn't say it today. She said it a few days ago in the video that she did. But she brought that video up today. And in that video, it said that she said that she was good with Project 25. So it sounds like she's a Trump supporter to me. I mean, I don't know. That's what I would call a Trump supporter. Anybody that doesn't criticize someone and always praises that person, always says that person is right, and you agree with what that person is doing, sounds like that's support to me. Anyway, so this is my reaction to her reaction to my reaction for me reacting to her original video. So I want to thank you guys for coming. I've seen people jump in and out of the live stream here, and it's probably a lot of Trump supporters who didn't want to hear what I had to say. But anyway, guys, it would be devastating to many families if the Department of Education was gutted because of the specialized programs that the federal government funds. And that's all I was talking about when I was speaking with, when I was reacting to Mashawn's first video. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for coming back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. Peace, take care, and be safe. And if you haven't already, go ahead on and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like in the comment section. I really would like to hear what you guys think about this topic. Because like I said, I really feel that if it's gutted, it's going to be bad for a lot of people, and a lot of people that look like black people, like me.
D.O.D. Just in case YouTube try to jank you. That's my hammer right there. That's my hammer right there. D.O.D. is my hammer. That's my hammer. That's my hammer. Thank you, love. I appreciate you so much because you look out for me. You make sure I'm all right all the time. You make sure I'm all right 101,000% of the time. Thank you so much, D.O.D. I appreciate ya.